So, congratulations on the movie 1917.
Thank you very much.
I'm wondering, from the script to the production itself, because of the one continuous shot, how many changes along the way, or did Sam, for the most part, kind of like stick to your script, no alteration?
Well, it was our script. We developed it together from the get go. So, my script is wrong. Um, we stuck to the structure quite rigidly. Actually, we developed that structure in our initial meeting about it, the A to B to C. But the actual nitty gritty of it, the dialogue and everything like that, really evolved with rehearsals, and it even kept evolving on set.
Nice. And what was your reaction when he suggested that idea?
I thought he was crazy. No, I thought he was a genius, and I've yet to be proved wrong on that. Um, basically, he phoned me up. He said, "I've got this idea. I want to write it with you." I was like, "Sold, absolutely. I don't need to know what it is." And he's like, "It's a war movie," and I'm like, "Yeah," because I love war movies. So I was like overjoyed. I squealed. I wasn't cool about it, but it was on the phone. No one saw. And then he said to me very lastly, he's like, "Oh, and it's all going to be one shot." And then I was like, "How am I going to do this?" Sorry, I'm not meant to swear. How the hell am I going to do that? So that it took a while to sort of wrap my head around that. I had to retrain my brain because scripts are naturally written with the idea that you could cut, that you can move through time in different ways. So that was work. But it all worked out for the best. I mean, I'm really pleased with it.
Before I let you go, would you consider this kind of format again for your next script, for your next project?
If it was right for the emotional arc of the characters, absolutely. I mean,
So that's the factor.
yeah, that was the main factor in this. The fact that, it's one shot, all of that is completely irrelevant without the emotional arc. And Sam will tell you that as well. The reason that we did this, the reason that we shot it this way, that it was conceived this way, was to tell an intimate story in a vast landscape. And so there was no other way to do this story than one shot. And that was from the script all the way through. And so I would do it again if it merited it. But if it was just a gimmick, which this is not, then nah.
All right, Pippa, congratulations on 1917.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, what is it about this project, the one that Krysty and Sam wrote, that made you like, you know what, we got to make this happen?
Well, I've obviously had a company with Sam for the last sort of nearly 20 years, so we've done everything together, all film, TV and theatre we do as well. And he talked about the idea of doing something based on very loosely on his grandfather's experiences, which I just thought was a great idea. And we'd worked with Krysty on Penny Dreadful for Showtime, and just thought she would be the perfect person to bring into the mix. So that was kind of how it came about.
Now, I know you've been asked this many times, but I got to ask you anyway. How challenging, how difficult, how was there a point in shooting the one long take thing that you were like, you know what, this is too much?
Well, I think, for me the prep period was in a way was harder than the shoot, because I think once we were shooting, we were kind of like, we just had to go for it. But when we were prepping, it was trying to work out how we were going to piece together locations which in many cases were hundreds of miles apart, and make them seem as though they were right next door to each other, so that our characters are running down a trench, and then they climb out and they go across a field, and then there's a canal, and it's all got to feel geographically as though it's in the same place, when it obviously wasn't at all. And you can't cut away to something else, which is what you would normally do in a film. So it just trying to get your head around that in prep was tricky.
Now, can you see other films follow suit? I mean, like, I don't know if I can visualize James Bond with one long take.
I don't know. It was the right thing for this film. I think when you watch it, I think you'll just forget it's one take. I think you'll
So?
yeah. I think it's just very immersive. I think it just makes the actual storytelling more intense. I don't think you'll notice it as a device actually. Once you start watching, well, at least that's what we feel. I've obviously seen it a number of times now.